Okay, I've got this '04 Dodge Dakota here, and it started to give me a lifter noise this summer when it was hot out and I was working it hard up a hill. So today I'm going to see if we can use one of these engine flushes to relieve that noise from the truck. So basically, I'm just going to use clean flow engine flush. Basically says on the bottle here to put it in the engine for 5 minutes, just let it idle, and then drain the oil. But because it's lifters, and there's such a little amount of oil going into the lifter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the truck up, let it run for 5 minutes like it says, and then turn the truck off, and then leave the truck for 10 or 15 minutes, and then start it up again and see if the noise is gone. I doubt it's going to be, because basically these engine flushes are just to kind of clean out the gunk that's in the rocker covers and everywhere else in the sump of the engine, that kind of thing. So I think to get rid of the rocker noise, I'm probably going to have to repeatedly start and stop the engine. And I'll do that for a couple of hours. Just turn it off, leave it for 10 minutes, start it up till the knocking noise has gone away, and then turn it off again. Because in my truck it seems to last about 2 or 3 minutes until the pressure in the rocker comes up, or in the lifter comes up, until it touches the rocker again. So I think doing it repeatedly over and over and over is going to get that fluid, this clean flow engine flush, into the lifter itself, and hopefully will remove the gunk that's blocking up the little orifice that's stopping the oil from going in. So we're going to give that a go. I'll first let you hear the rocker noise when I start the truck up, and then I'll put the clean flow and let it run for 5 minutes, and like I said, we'll do that probably like 20 times and see if the noise goes away. All right? So you can hear that sort of ticking noise. It's not that loud. It's just on the driver's side. And it actually goes away after a couple of minutes of the truck running. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that clean flow engine flush into the engine. And you can hear already that it's kind of quieted down. You can hear it just a little bit still. So it's not that bad, but in some vehicles it might be a little bit more. And if it doesn't go away, that means that your lifter is really stuck up, and you're probably going to have to get into the engine and replace those lifters. I'm hoping that I've just got a small blockage and a little bit of something in there that I can clean out. It'll save me a 3 or 4 hour job of taking this whole side of the engine to pieces here. Okay, so the truck's been running now for about 5 or 6 minutes, and the lifter noise is pretty much gone. And you can hear now that it's quite quiet now. There's no real lifter noise. So basically, the oil's got up into the lifter, and it's doing what it should be doing now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn the engine off, and I'm going to let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes, because that's usually about how long it takes for the oil to drain out of the lifters. And then I'll start it up again and wait till the noise goes away, which means that the oil's got back into the lifter, and hopefully whatever that engine flush is doing will loosen up the bit of dirt that's now in the lifter. And I'm going to do that repeatedly over and over, probably 15 or 20 times. Keep doing it until when I start the engine up, hopefully there will be no lifter noise. Okay, so So I've started it up 3 or 4 times now, and I'm just going to do it again. And it seems to be getting a little bit better, but not a ton yet. So I'm going to keep doing it until it's gone away. So you can hear still ticking, but it seems to be getting less and going away faster. So I'm just going to keep doing it over and over until the ticking stops, and you can see it's already gone away now. So it's only ticking for about 30 seconds or so. So I figure another 10 or 15 times, and then I'll let it sit. And then we've got to drain the oil and change the filter and put some pressure oil in and go from there and see, hopefully that gets rid of the lifter noise. Okay, so I have now, over the last 4 or 5 hours, started and stopped the truck about 20 times. And now you can see I will start it up again. And it's been sitting now for about an hour. And you can hear that the ticking of the lifter has completely stopped. And you might find that you need to do this again, or they do make another additive that you can put in the oil to run the engine and clean the engine. But what I'm going to do now basically is I'm just going to change the oil, change the filter. I'm going to put just some cheap engine oil in the engine, and I'll probably run it about 100 kilometers, and then drain that oil, and then put some, I run synthetic Shapers oil in this truck, and then it should be all good, and didn't have to take the engine apart at all. So the engine flush does work, but you just have to do that procedure, starting and stopping, because the lifters have such a small amount of oil that goes into them that it takes a little while for the oil to get in there and to do its job to remove the deposits. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it works for you. If it doesn't work, then unfortunately you are going to have to get in there and replace those hydraulic lifters, as they do fail on these 4.7 liter Dodges. I have found, but that procedure does work some of the time, so give it a try.